Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Will you get rich stacking silver? Or let's rephrase that. Do you even want to get rich stacking silver? See, if we're transferring fake money, which is the dollar, into real money, which is silver, then why would we then transfer the real money back into fake money? Answer that. Why do you stack silver? See, silver is a very diverse, complex type of investment, if you want to make it that way. And that's a beautiful thing. And a lot of people stack for a lot of different reasons. There's no wrong way to stack. There's wrong ways to sell, but there's not really a wrong way to buy or stack. As long as you're putting fake money into real money, you're doing something right. But then we have the question is what are you going to do about it? Since there's so many different directions you can go, what is your direction? You can't be blindly just buying silver. Just like, you got to be subscribed to at least a channel like mine, because with the amount of information and chaos we live in, you have to be, kept in the loop, up to date on a day-to-day basis, and I got y'all, so make sure you subscribe. I'm also doing a 10-ounce Wall Street silver giveaway in the morning. This is your last chance to enter. Shout out to Wall Street Silver, by the way. They actually have a YouTube channel as well. A lot of people don't know about that. I always talk about the Reddit forum where they do like the silver raids and the silver squeeze. They have memes on there. It's honestly like the Facebook for silver stacking. I'm obsessed with it. But they also have a YouTube channel, which I just found out about. So I'll also post that in the description because you guys loved the videos where I go on there and just cover some of the stuff they have. But so shout out to them, especially because they sent me a 10-ounce bar to give away to one of you guys. So go enter. The entry video is still open. But anyways, talking about silver, when it comes to stacking, is very black and white. But when it comes to selling or what's your purpose in terms of the end game, it's very gray. Everyone needs money to survive. You need food, water, shelter. You're not going to be able to pay your landlord with a couple ounces of silver. So you do need fiat, right? I mean, that's obvious. Unless you're an SHTF prepper and you're not planning on selling, you're planning on bartering your silver for loaves of bread and crap like that. It's going to be an interesting situation, and I come very loosely because everyone has different time frames of selling. Everyone has different exit strategies. Everyone has different financial situations, different amounts of income. Everyone has different likes, different goals, different reasons they're stacking. So I can't say what you should do because I don't know your situation. I have to come from a more universal perspective. So yes, you can get rich stacking silver to answer the question of this video, but are you stacking to get rich? Me, actually, I did a poll. This just reminds me of this. I did a poll asking you guys, are you planning, asking this question, and I think it was like 75, 80% of you guys are passing it down to your kids or grandkids. A lot of us aren't even selling. And that's a beautiful thing. See, for me, I started stacking because I saw my family living paycheck to paycheck, and I wanted to start investing, and silver made the most sense. So I do picture myself selling like probably 15, 20% of my stack someday, and that's a good reason why a lot of my stack is bullion, because that's the type of stuff I will be able to easily let go without any sentimental value. But I do have my coins, because I'm a collector at heart as well, that I'm never going to sell. I'm going to take that 2016 PF70 Ultra Cameo Moon Festival Panda to the grave, right? That's not something I'm going to sell. But a tube of Eagles, I can let that go, especially if, we're in a situation where the spot price does rise enough, and it's, it's money that can help me in my life pay off debt, family members, put my daughter to college, whatever the case is, yeah, I'm going to take it. I mean, yeah, money's worthless, but if I could still use that as a tool to better my life or someone I care about's life, I'm going to take it. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But yes, the dollar is collapsing, and there's definitely that very hard question is, transferring fake money into real money and then real money back into fake money. So it really does come down to, why are you stacking? And I like asking that question because we do have to get back to the basics. It's very, very easy to get distracted in today's day and age. There's so much news, so much fear, uncertainty, doubt, rumors, lies, myths, everything. So the second part of this video is, how can you stack silver to get rich? Because if you're someone that's expecting to be a quick flipper and just stack silver for 2-3 years and just dump it and get rich, kind of like Bitcoin, then you're in it for the wrong reasons, and it's going to be highly unlikely, or a lot hard. I won't say that. It's a lot harder and riskier to do that. Most of us, like me, plan on selling in 10, 15, 20 years. I'm not planning on selling in a couple of years. I'm not quick flipping. I'm not in this to make a quick bang, a quick bang for my buck. So the type of silver I stack is going to be a lot different than someone who would be doing that. And I think some of the stereotype of Wall Street silver is they're all quick flippers just trying to get a quick bang for their buck. They don't really care about silver. They just jumped on the silver train from the Wall Street bet. And that's not true. If you go on Wall Street silver, a lot of them are very dedicated stackers that have been stacking for several years. But also, even if they are now finding out about silver, they understand the dollar's position, and they have now fell in love with silver. So I don't want to discredit anyone, because diversification is key. Planting seeds is so important. If you have all your eggs in one basket and that basket drops, all your eggs are broken. But if you have a whole bunch of eggs in a whole bunch of different baskets, if one of those baskets drops, you still got a lot of eggs. And this can even transfer into Bitcoin. We talk about investing, but when it's something that is a little different, we get all defensive and nah. But here's the thing. We're living in a new digital age, and Bitcoin does make sense, and Bitcoin is replacing the dollar. Whether you want to like it or not, acknowledge it or not, it is. Look around us everywhere. Bitcoin is slowly replacing the dollar, and nobody's realizing it. We always talk about, well, someday there's not going to be a dollar, and everyone's like, well, what would replace it? Bitcoin is already replacing it. Think about it. PayPal, Amazon, everywhere. Bitcoin is everywhere. It really is. So when we're looking at investing into Bitcoin versus silver, there's different uses because they're two completely different markets, and you're going to have to invest into these differently. Bitcoin will shoot up thousands of dollars in a day or two. Silver won't. So I look at silver as more of a hedge against inflation, and Bitcoin as something that I could, sell real quick, pay some bills, and whatever the case is. And it's cool that AppMex and some of these places accept Bitcoin, because then if Bitcoin's up one day, I could just go send some Bitcoin to AppMex, get a whole bunch of silver, and then stack my silver basically for free. Because, if Bitcoin's up, then I really didn't invest any money out of my own pocket. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. There really is. We want to invest, not gamble, right? Gamblers are people that throw money at something and just hope, they pray that it works. Investors don't do that. Investors make strategic decisions. That's why it's called our silver stacking strategy. So yes, you can get rich, but in the end, wealth isn't determined on fiat. America's the richest country in the world because we own the most gold. Yes, you heard me right. We're determining a country's value off of how much gold they have. So if we break that same concept down to a person-to-person basis, whoever has the most gold or silver is considered to be wealthier than someone who has a lot of money in their bank account. Think about that. They're not going to project it that way, but it's the truth, and rightfully so. Silver's been valuable for 5,000 years. It's man's first money. It's not going anywhere, but the dollar, newborn baby in every fiat-based system, has collapsed throughout history. It's designed to fail. So, on that note, I hope I got the message across that if you're trying to stack silver to get a whole bunch of money, like fiat money and rich, it's not going to end so pretty, because you're doing it for the wrong reason, and all that money that you could make, which is extremely risky, it is just going to be losing purchasing power, losing its value every day. Anyway, you want to put your money into silver. It's like a time capsule. In 10 years, $20,000 in your bank will be worth around $5,000 nowadays. If the dollar even lasts that long, $20,000 in gold and silver not only will have held its value, but the coins appreciate in value themselves too, right? It's called a safe haven for a reason. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I got some more stuff to work on, so make sure you go enter the 10-ounce Wall Street silver giveaway. It's really cool. The entry video I posted like a week and a half ago, so it's still open. That bar is wicked. It's really heavy. I forgot how much heavier a 10-ounce bar is. I mean, I'm so used to 1-ounce coins. 10-ounce bars are heavy and they're thick, and that thing is wicked. You definitely don't want to miss out on the chance to get one of those shipped to your front doorstep for free. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.